up, y'all? It's your girl Tiffy B. Y'all ready for this spicy talk? I got my co-host Jazz over here. Jazz, what up?
Hey guys, it's Jaz, jaz.lynn.
Follow her on the gram. I got a special guest today for y'all. He go by the name Mr. Ace Sanchez. What's up, Ace?
What's up, man? I feel like I got set up.
Shout out your gram. Let them follow you. Let them get into him.
It was Sanchezace on Instagram, SANCHEZACE. Follow me, man. It's kind of cool.
We also got another host over here. What's your name?
Yandy. Y'all can follow me on Yanniworld. That's the Instagram, Yanniworld.
Yandy played hooky last week. So she back.
I didn't play hooky.
We ain't even hear from her. But yeah, we back. I'm gonna turn it over to Tiffy. She said she got her
yes,
subject.
Today we coming with the spice, all right? We got a couple of topics for y'all. So, as y'all remember last week, I ended off on, we're going to talk about something I like to call STDs. It stands for sexually transmitted demons. Others may know it as soul ties. So, Ace, you already know I'm going to start off with you. And I want you to tell me what's your thoughts on it, how you feel about it, do you agree with it? Kind of educate the people if they don't know what it is,
Yo, Ace, before you say one word, I'm glad you're on this panel, bro. they've been dogging me the last couple of weeks. I've been alone up here, so I'm glad you're here.
Tiff set me up just now. I don't know if y'all see the layout right here.
Yeah, you kind of got
set up.
But I'm glad you're here.
I appreciate it.
Let me hear you though.
Soul ties, they explaining a soul tie honestly is I think it's probably one of the most difficult things that you can do. Mm-hmm. And the reason being is because you're talking about the essence of a being, you know what I mean? When you start speaking about souls and being tied to somebody that way, that's intense, like that's beyond most people's comprehension. And soul ties, they can be great. They can be the greatest things in the world, but at the same time, a soul tie can also be one of the most detrimental things to you in life.
How though?
Because sometimes you can actually be tied to somebody so deeply that you actually can't separate yourself from them.
Long for them. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and you don't know why. Like, you just, it's kind of like we make the joke about thug love, like they together, they good. Next thing you know, he beating her in the face, she beating him down the block, and then next week they perfectly fine. They can't find a reason to get.
Jazz, that look like you.
I'm just saying, like, just to make it live, as a prime example, as an example for somebody to see what what a soul tie might be like. Like it's a. Yeah.
Jazz, why you made that face?
No, because I don't know if that's the definition of thug love, but that's domestic violence.
In East New York, that's what I learned thug love was.
Oh my God.
Thug love, that's what I heard.
Shout out to East New York.
Word, the East of the building, you know what I'm saying?
Domestic violence is what I'm getting.
So how you feel about soul ties, Jazz? Do you kind of know what soul ties is?
Yeah, I definitely believe in soul ties. And that's the reason why a lot of people can't leave somebody alone, because they're just so tied to them. That's why I tell people you cannot just sit there and have sex with just any and everybody off the street, because you're not only handling your own demons, we all have demons, but now you're carrying their demons. Right. And now that you don't even know who they have slept with, their demons are seeped into them. Like, you're doing a lot. Like, people just think, oh, it's just sex, it's just whatever. Like, no, it's not. It's deeper than that. And that's how you have to think. I'm not just gonna open my legs to somebody who I know has a bunch of demons, sleeping with everybody in the street, in the projects, and everywhere. Like, no, because now I got their demons, and no, I'm not doing all of that. So I just feel like everybody should be safe and watch who you sleeping with.
I agree with soul ties because, like Jazz said, you can't just go around fucking everybody raw. For one, people think like, oh, it's a condom, it don't feel good, but you giving a piece of yourself to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to think of it as like, all right, I ain't gonna front, got this from Google, but I agree with it. It's like two pieces of wood, right? You take together, you glue it together, and you try to pull those two pieces of wood apart. One piece is gonna stick to the other. So I like to, relate that to sex. I have sex with you today, you tomorrow, You next week. I have pieces of all y'all stuck with me.
Literally.
And now I'm tied to y'all. And like A said, I'm longing for you, but I don't know what it is. So I feel like you just can't spread yourself so thin and just give yourself to any and everybody. Like people got to work for that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like having raw sex is very intimate and you just can't experience that with anyone. Gotta strap up. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, let's just say I had sex with you today and you was depressed as fuck. You moody as fuck. Yeah. Now tomorrow I'm moody and I'm depressed. I'm carrying your demons with me.
And now you're happy.
And right.
Like,
you know
dang, you took my spirit.
You release your demons to me. Now you're happy, but now I'm feeling that depressing, So I feel like soul ties is very real and you just can't really be fucking everybody. Andy, what you think about that?
I honestly agree. I agree with all perspectives. Like I feel like that attachment will make somebody really like, want to, I don't know, to chase the other person really. And I feel it could create an aspect where two people don't really because I feel like sometimes for men they think sex is just sex, and for women they get really attached to sex, and it's like it's a longing, it's deep. So it's like you really can't give yourself to anybody because you can't expect that same type of attachment. So I agree. I think that it is like a soul tie. I want to say a CD demon.
So I have a question because I said this to you earlier.
Yeah.
About how men cheat, right? And I said to some men, well, I want you to pick on after what I say. Some men,
damn it,
some men could fuck and have sex and cheat on their woman, right? And it means absolutely nothing to them. Like they still love their woman. So just because they cheat on you doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love their woman. Yeah. But now we're talking about soul ties, and I'm kind of like thinking back, like maybe sex isn't just sex with, even though a man cheats, he's still giving himself to that woman. She's giving herself to him. Exactly. And they are tied in some way. So do you believe in the saying like, oh, a man could cheat on you and still love his woman and not feel nothing for the other woman?
Excuse me, hold on before you answer that, bro. That goes both ways. Okay. There's women that cheat on their men the same way. It can't be just one side. Oh, okay.
Ways. No, so I'm saying it goes both ways. Let's say it that way.
Okay, you didn't say that. You was doing that on the men alone.
There's women that cheat on their men. Cheat more than women.
No, they don't. Oh, that could be the topic for next week. No, I think it's an even spread. Exactly. That's an even segment right there. And y'all do it a lot better than we do. We made smarter. So I want to before he answers that question, it's both women.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's women because they keep saying that men just have no feelings, so they cheating. There's a lot of women that are in that same boat. Yeah, there is. So let's answer that question that way instead of just the men answering it our way.
Yeah, that was gonna be the first thing that I said because I don't. I try to stay away from like gender specification when it comes to certain things, especially because we know, like, yo, dudes cheat. We do that shit. Like, it happens. But females cheat at the same time. Can you cheat on your significant other and still love them? Yeah. That topic is up for debate. And the reason being is because you don't know the reason why anybody is cheating. Two, you don't know what's behind it, what came before it. You know what I mean? Like there's so many variables that plays into it. Now, this is a very politically safe answer. You know what I'm saying? And the reason being is because, like I said, it's not gender specific, and there's so many variables that play into it. Let's not be
political. Let's be
all right,
real.
So not being political, hell yeah, you could cheat and still love the person that you with. Okay. Why so? Because
how?
And the only reason I say this is because the reason being is because a lot of times people are very surface.
Now, can I have a rebuttal?
But how can you sit there and say, I love you so much, but I just went and had sex with somebody I just met in the club? How can you come in my face, come in my bed and say, hey, baby, I love you, but you just cheated on me and you keep doing it? It doesn't mean anything.
I'm going to answer that from last week.
How does it not mean anything?
I'm going to answer that from last week. Nasty. Right? In Tiffany's discussion last week about being kept, right? She's being kept, but her man wasn't doing what he had to do in the bedroom. So she had to tiptoe and find out whatever. It's no different. Don't give me it because of
no, I wasn't gonna say it's something different. But I was gonna tie it back to soul ties now. Yeah, so now we're okay with him going out, sleeping with everybody, bringing all them souls back to you is what we're also saying.
Not,
is okay.
Not okay in it. Just saying that it does happen.
Okay, but why y'all keep doing it?
Not. But
I'm dead serious. Why y'all keep doing it if it's not okay? You just said it's not okay.
No. I said I'm not okaying it.
Okay.
That's what I said. Like, I'm not okaying it. I'm not saying everybody got the green light to do whatever the hell they want. But I mean, the reality of it is that it does happen. And then The only question that I ask you is, have you ever done anything impulsive?
Of course.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
Jazz, I know you from club days. No, I'm just kidding.
Now the reason I ask that is because a
They
lot
want
of
you up
times the cheating is impulsive.
They got questions for you.
It actually doesn't, like when you turn around and you ask, how does somebody do it? There are times that a lot of times people don't think about shit. Like the jump out and do something impulsive, you're not thinking at all. There's no thought behind
Now,
it.
what if you're in a
like the-
relationship with somebody who does not like that at all, and she don't respect that, and she went through something with that before? So now you impulsive, and you willing to really fuck with what you got going on because you impulsive.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people don't think of soul
But
ties either.
can we call it
That
impulse
part.
if you're aware of what you're doing and you keep doing it? Is that impulsive? Is that just on the fly? No, you know what you're
that's
doing
not
and you keep
impulsive
doing
no
it.
more. Yeah,
And that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. At one time you could say, oh, it was impulse. Over and over and over again, that's
It's
an
not
excuse.
impulsive, yeah.
It's very much an excuse
just
for
a
your
habitual-
behavior.
it's a habitual
You're a
habit.
serial cheater, and
Yeah.
there's no excuse for that. It's definitely not impulsive after the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. What the
I kind of
What's
want to
going
get
on?
Mr. DJ Ricky thoughts on what's going on, our conversation. How you feel about soul ties and the
Select
cheating and bringing back different demons?
Well, I'm a DJ first off.
Oh, we know his answer.
Let's not throw the rest of the DJs under the bus. Thank you very much.
Y'all
DJ safe
DJs,
area.
We know how y'all get
Y'all
down.
DJs, we know all about it, right? But nah, let me hear your thoughts.
Back in the, well, I'm older now, but back in the day, it was whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm older. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? So I got to set an example. So I don't go around cheating or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? I believe that people have reasons to do what they do. I don't knock nobody. If you cheat, there's reasons for everything. And I'm not condoning it or whatever. But sometimes you got to look into the reason why people do things. So they be also, oh, he cheated. Well, I mean, sometimes you got to look into that and see what's going on.
But sometimes I feel like not men could just cheat without it being anything other than everything could be great in your home.
I've personally done that before.
Right, you might
done that
a
before.
girl or a guy that looks good, and you drunk in the club, and
I've done that before too. And I'm just being honest.
Fucking, and then the next morning you never told them ever
I've
again.
done that before too. You know what I'm saying?
So it's not. Sometimes it's reasons, but I feel like sometimes it's not always reasons. It's just like it just happens.
They want to have their cake and eat it too.
Just because they look good, I guess that's
right.
the reason they look good. But I feel like most men do that though. Like us females, there are. Hold on, let me just say my thought. There are females out there.
That's the way Tiffany answered.
She said what she said.
She said what she said.
There are females out there that think they're men and they might just have no reason, just want to fuck just because. But we're more emotional than you men. You get what I'm saying? So when we cheat, it's definitely a reason behind it. Yeah. It could be, you're not fucking me, right? No. Or it could be, I'm not getting what I'm getting at home, and there's another man out there that's giving me two things that you're not giving me. But we're more emotionally involved. So there are men I feel like that could just cheat off the fly and just is no emotion and nothing. And
I think she's right. I think she's right.
But
I kind of feel like that goes back to the soul ties, whereas like women would lean more towards that concept in sex, whereas men
I got
won't.
A piece of you.
Because men is like, okay, I hit that, but you're not tied to my soul. Like,
and evidently they are, because then they start cheating with the same person over and over and keep wondering why.
Exactly.
I feel like that plays a part with soul ties.
So to twist your question, right? So to twist your question in a different direction, do you believe in energy cleansing between partners?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's that? Like
you could clean somebody off your spirit.
But say, can you explain?
You
that?
better pray.
Yeah.
Get on your knees.
I was hoping.
It's a whole ritual.
I was hoping that Tiffany had that answer. Since she agreed with me.
Tiffany.
I agree, because you could do spiritually cleansing. I'm very religious, and I feel like if you guys,
and wait, you're taking it in a different direction.
Why? But that's
energy cleansing will be the same as that demon that you're getting in your interaction with that person, right?
That's why I said spiritually cleanse.
Well, can you be taking that? Let's say I'm that dude that's on this right path and whatever, and you so happen not to be perfectly on that level, but again with me, I override whatever your demon is, and I'm cleansing you. Do you believe that's possible also?
Yes.
Let's not
No.
take it a negative. Let me get
No,
Okay.
it's a temporary fix. It's a band-aid
Why is
over.
the demon a
don't
full-time
think-
I'm talking about somebody. You have to do the work. Somebody cannot just come in your life and fix everything for you because when they leave, it's gonna come right back. That means that it never left.
Guess what?
Which
And
means
I
you
believe-
also
and
have
I
to do the
believe
work.
there's not that one person can come and destroy your life either. That's a once in a lifetime that can happen. But I don't believe nobody. If you are true to yourself, regardless of that sex and whatever mood or whatever they
I
are,
don't think they.
Some people are not true to themselves. They think they are.
they might. But if you are, ain't nothing that can happen. That
Of
energy is
course.
transferred in my direction.
But if you got demons, can't nobody come in here and change you except for you.
Exactly.
Correct, but I'm saying I'm believing, regardless of whatever demon you had. Let's say we get together later.
Mm.
I don't care what demon or whatever you had, or what your day was, or whatever. I don't believe your energy is stronger than the energy I have, so you won't be able to transfer nothing into me.
But it can
That's
happen.
just the
you
way
can
I am.
believe that,
Mhm.
but it happens.
Not
though.
to everybody, like I said, but you gotta stand.
let me ask you a
You gotta be
question.
standing on the right place.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You trying to tell me that out of all the women in your lifetime that you dealt with,
Oh hell, there's a lot of women that fucked me up. Absolutely.
okay, so what you talking about right now?
I didn't say that I was in the right place at that time. Right now, where I stand in my life,
Right now in your life,
right now where I stand in my life, that couldn't happen to me.
So you feel like it's a mental thing?
It's a mental, it's a
I feel like
spiritual,
it's a self
it's a
thing,
control
too.
thing that you have within yourself.
Like everybody,
and
needs
like I
to be
tell everybody
accountable.
on this
Hold on,
panel
hold on.
on a regular basis, I've done experienced and been in a whole lot of places. I know where I stand and I am right now.
Mhm.
There's nobody that can take me out of my place, no matter how they come.
Yeah.
I'm truly prepared. You know what I'm saying? And it took a lot of bumps in the road. Like I said, there was a lot of women. Shit, I was a DJ. He told you. He said earlier, I was one of the DJs he looked up to. I was on that road. You know what I'm saying?
Why he looked up to you? How the girl?
As in he-
He
Bada boop?
was on that road.
If you didn't know. You know, no. Listen, that whole musician, DJ, entertainment world, that has a whole lot of things that's open to you. And yeah, when I was younger, things took me. I wasn't prepared. Like I said, I wasn't prepared where I'm at right now. But right now, as I am as a grown man, there's nothing that can shake me from where I'm at.
So you feel soul ties is more of a mental thing?
I think
That's what you're saying.
I think it's more of a what you allow, where you are in life, and what you allow in.
Okay.
Yeah. What you
How do y'all agree with that? Because I don't agree with that.
No, I feel like you just have to do the work. Once you work on yourself, then I feel like nothing can.
You sound like
stop
a
you.
psychologist.
No,
But I'm being,
no,
yeah, I took a course,
I got
but
you.
I'm being serious.
I got that right away. You know what I'm saying?
I'm being serious though. I feel like
no, I wasn't joking with you. I was serious. With
no, with you, you know, you're older. You did the work. You worked on yourself. You know, that was your younger days. A lot of people are still in their younger phase.
absolutely
So
right.
once they grow out of that and they grow into who they're truly meant to be, then they can sit there and say, you know, nobody's demons can affect me. But for a lot of us right now, we cannot sit there and say that. That's why this man or this woman keeps hitting you up 3 months later that you're like, oh, leave me alone. Like, why you can't forget me? Because they not over you. They still stuck to you. Their soul is still tied to you. But once they get older and they grow and they find somebody else maybe who will take over their whole life, then they're never going to hit you up again. They're going to be good. But it's going to take a lot of work. It can't happen overnight.
I just thought about something.
And yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I just thought about this saying. Fuck. What if that? It's there.
Anyway,
Fuck is always a good saying.
as a
agree with
disclaimer,
it.
as a disclaimer,
100%.
I want to
Let
say
me
shout out to Google though.
No,
Google
let
the
me
shit.
say it. Once
Stupid.
you, what did it say? Fab said, once you let them go, they come calling back. Y'all know what I'm saying, right?
I know what you're
Yeah.
So
talking about.
I feel like that plays a part in soul ties, and I'm a female, so I'm gonna say men, Ricardo.
Go ahead, man.
DJ, right there.
Wait, I'm a.
What? No,
I'm a-
let me say it.
Can I chime in with y'all?
All right, go ahead.
Because I agree. I kind of agree with everybody, but I also feel like with that being said, like he said, like there's certain things that's just not gonna come. And sometimes soul ties, you got to remember that you don't actually have control 100% over what a soul tie is.
Mhm.
And if you've built that relationship with somebody else, you don't have control over shit that's happening with them. And also, a lot of times we don't even realize that we actually kind of project that shit into the universe.
Yeah.
Like we actually allow for them to come back. Just the same way he said, like, yo, look, if
Very
I shut
true.
that door, I shut that door.
Tiffany,
You know what I mean?
No cracks.
I think you made the DJ run away.
Why?
Is he all the way on the other side of the room? I'm not understanding, bro. You part of this conversation.
I was definitely gonna ask.
Did you finish your thought?
The
Oh.
accountability.
You finish your thought?
Yeah, well, just because it's like I know for a while, and the reason I could say that is because I was kind of in that predicament. I had somebody that you know we dealt with each other. The situation ended, but we could not leave each other alone for nothing. Like there was nothing that could happen, no matter who she was with.
Yeah, we all have them.
She was with me. It didn't like about 5 boyfriends me and her went through. You understand what I'm saying? And it was like no matter what, like I could not talk to her for a year. She popped right back up. And then we running tough for like 6, 7, 8, 9 months, then just slide off, then come back. And it was like it didn't make any goddamn sense. No matter what I did, no matter what she did, we always ended up back together.
Was this somebody that you was in love with before?
It was somebody that we had a nice little history.
So could love play a part in that too, or you think it's just strictly soul ties?
Honestly, I honestly feel like love is deep, but that soul tie shit is a lot deeper. Because I feel like love, you can kind of either see it or not see it. When your soul is tied to somebody, you can't physically look at that shit. Like I can't look at you and be like, oh, I'm tied to you. My soul is attached to you. Like, nah, I can't really see that. But if I feel like, I feel however I feel, I can say that. I can express that. That's a physical thing that you can actually see. But when it comes to like, you talking about internals, you talking about a lot of shit that just don't have a physical face. You can't really.
So what you said to me earlier was that twin flames is tied into soul ties. How is that so?
Because like I said, like the opening thing that I said, like soul ties could be good and sometimes they can be bad. Right. In particular, like the twin flame thing, I had looked at it and I don't know too much about it, but I know that it's two people kind of running in parallel. Like, and they're just kind of attached. If I'm correct, I believe that I got this correct.
It's more so like okay, so they have half of your soul. They're half of you. That's what the twin flame is. Basically, yeah. So it's like, let's say for instance, Ricardo is my twin flame. I found half of my soul because they say you give half of your soul. No. The universe, like when you're born, it's some weird shit where the universe, I'm paraphrasing, kind of cuts your soul in half. And there's a part of you out there in the world, and you eventually come together and find each other in whatever lifetime. Yeah. And that's your other half, and y'all inseparable because y'all realize each other, like kind of like reflection.
Do you guys think that soul ties can also be like non-sexual, like friendships?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like your soul can be attached to a friend that you have?
Yeah.
I think so.
I can more agree with that than a partner. Right? You can have this one friend that y'all soul connect. It's just like this whole soulmate. I'm a mathematician. I love math.
I hate
right. So if a soulmate, right, is supposed to be that one person that you attach to, right? Why are we not evenly divided in this world, women and men? There's a bigger amount of women than there are men. So how is that soul?
Because
how does those
women
souls
go together and some men go together?
No, that's not meant to be that way. In the soul account that we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So if I have a soul mate, right? But there's 8 souls out there. How do I know? And what that means that those other 7 are going to be, experience. And those other 7 are going to be alone for the rest of their life. So I don't believe that's that thing. I think we need to do more work as on our mental and figure out that person, get to know that person instead of playing this, that's my soulmate thing. Yeah. Learn that person. You find out their likes, their dislikes, their wants. And if y'all are really compatible in that sense, instead of blaming it on no, we touched that way. No, maybe you will, but
I don't think it's
let's use more logic.
I think it's more so, I feel like you would know. I'm so deep into like spiritual beings and the universe. I feel like it's just something in you where you would know that person is your soulmate. I don't think you could just say, oh yeah, they're my soulmate. It's just a feeling that you don't understand what that feeling is, but the feeling, in some way. Because a lot of people experience, for instance, they say you have 3 soulmates in a lifetime. A soulmate, not soulmates, 3 loves. The first love could be a love that you didn't expect to happen. It's just a love out of nowhere. The second one is the love that you have for your friendship. Like, it's a friend love that's non-sexual. The third love is a love that you want so bad, but it doesn't work out at all. But it's just something that you just keep going. Like, you ever had a boyfriend that you loved him so bad, but he didn't want you, it didn't work out, or a girlfriend, it didn't work out. So they say you experience 3 loves. So for me, I feel like like I have a best friend. Shout out to Jaria, and I feel like she's my soulmate because it's just something deep down out of everybody I've ever met. And I'm only 27. I'm pretty sure I'll meet more people, but I've known her for like 11 years. And out of everyone I've met in my life, I just feel so connected to her. Like, I love this girl so much, like as if she could be like my partner, but she's not, So that's my non-sexual love. And then I've had my first love where I loved him so much and it just didn't work no matter how much I wanted it to work. Now I'm still looking for that third love no matter what does work.
I'm gonna add to your. You said 3 loves.
Yeah, that's what they say. You get in a lifetime. Not everybody experiences that.
I'm gonna add, and later on before we close, I got something to say. But I'm gonna add another love to that, and maybe sometimes when that love is missing is where a lot of our world goes crazy. That first initial love that we learn is mother love. Shout out to our moms. It's Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
That's that first love. And you, Tiff, that's a new mom, learned that.
Well, thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Tiff.
The first thing they want you to do in the hospital, it has that skin to skin contact with your baby. You know what I'm saying? You've done carried this baby within you for these 40 weeks. So it's that first internal love that we have is with your mom. So that's that first love.
Okay, so what about vice versa too for the mother? I feel like I've never had a first love until I met my son. I thought I had first love, but when I met my son, I feel like this is my first true love. So can my son be my soulmate?
I think that dad that got you the baby was that first.
Not always.
Listen,
I'm just messing with you.
I
But
feel like
yes,
the first love I've had, looking at my son, I'm
most moms
man,
say that
like,
that they really first experience love when they produce that baby. But not every woman produces a baby, so they're gonna eventually have a different first love. But I feel that first love that you ever have in your life is with your mom.
But if I could just jump in on the tail end of what you said, because it's kind of important, because I tried not to make things gender specific, but they ended up being kind of gender specific in the way in which y'all women get the opportunity to feel a baby grow inside of them. When the baby comes out, the first thing that happens is the baby is put on you in order for you to make contact, that skin to skin contact. All of these instances where in which love would be present, men don't have.
Unless you're that baby and you're a male.
And even then, that's something that you're taking in, but you're not really cognizant too.
And even then, society doesn't push that point a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So,
they don't push that motherly love and son bond at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Look at it.
You don't think so?
No.
I think there's a lot of mama's boys, no?
There's a lot of mama's boys. Don't get it wrong.
I'm a mama's boy.
Society doesn't push that love, that's your first true love.
Oh,
because if they did, there wouldn't be a lot of these young men growing up disrespectful to the women.
I guess
disrespectful to their mother.
And I feel like that same love that you're saying that needs to be established with the mother is the same for girls and their father in a way.
But it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Like I said, that mother-child contact. Like I said, that's the first thing that these nurses they run around and search for that mom in order for that mom and that baby have that contact first. They don't run around looking for the dad.
They don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
They look for the mom.
They slide that.
But can we blame society or can we blame the mother? Because why are you not raising your son up to be what you would want to date?
That's further down the line. I'm gonna ask my man Ace to come back for that, and those are conversations that we could definitely have.
That's a different.
You know what I'm saying? Those ain't spicy. Those are.
I hate
we gotta turn it up.
But this is the problem a lot of times. And that's us men. We don't get taught that it's okay for us to feel that way.
So how do you feel about that? Because you seem pretty.
I think men should get skin to skin too.
I have, like I said, later on before we close, I got something to say.
All right.
And I definitely will touch on that. No, definitely. You might be leaving here trying to re-put your makeup on because it's touching. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna make us cry?
Listen, Aquarius don't
if
cry.
I don't cry
baby.
first.
Hello, we cry inside.
Yeah.
It sounds like he finna make y'all cry.
Absolutely,
so
bro.
just prep.
Y'all not gonna
get
make
ready.
me cry.
So yeah, continue on. When are you ready to switch over? I know you're
Okay, I thought we were gonna take us out on a break.
Tiffy, okay. since Ricky don't want to talk too much today, you might give us some
He's
music so we
tuned
can
out.
take a break.
And come back to this.
Or is it error? Or is it error giving us? Somebody gonna give us some music.
Because we about to get spicy.
Okay.
Y'all not ready.
All right, they want some turn up.
I like
Because they're about to
spicy.
get spicy in here. It's about to
Let
get
me
hot.
get some twerking music. Because it's
she
Mother's
wanna-
Day.
You want to twerk?
Wait, what?
That was such an oxymoron.
How does that correlate together?
Period.
I guess, bro, it correlates
That's how
to
y'all
they
got
twerk, they
here.
get the baby.
That's how they got the baby.
That's how y'all got here.
All the mothers need to let loose.
I don't want to think about
Especially
my
the
mother
new
talking.
mom. Go in the mirror, twerk,
Yeah.
and feel good about
Just gonna
yourself.
say it.
Okay?
Let me say it right
Whatever
now.
you want to do.
I want to think about
This is
that.
some
Take
good
that
talk.
wiggle,
This is
shake
some
your
good talk.
head.
Listen,
I can't wait to get home.
While Era's setting up, I want to speak to those artists that I want to come up on the show. We got a new little segment that's going to come through when y'all come on the show. Besides you coming with your music and giving us some of your talents, we're going to throw a little task at you and throw us a beat made by either Soul or made by Era. And y'all going to have to just throw down on that beat. So get prepared and get ready.
You make beats, bro?
Because I've been waiting for them beats. I'm still waiting for
Oh,
the price.
Tiff gonna spit. She ready to spit. She might be the first one that's spitting on one of the beats.
You know,
Anyway,
it's your girl.
Era, give us some time, Era.
We back, y'all. We back. We tired from twerking. No, I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. So, in light of Mother's Day, you know, shout out to all the moms out there, including myself. It's
Happy
my first
Mother's Day, Tiff.
Can I get
Happy
a
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day.
First
All right,
Mother's Day.
first, right? So, fellas, being that this is my first, this is what I'm expecting. But, you know.
Shout out to my girl O in the building. Oti. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day, baby.
Oh my God.
So,
That
you
just
know.
bought me some points. She don't.
Oh, yeah?
She don't mess with me like that.
All
So
right.
I got some points.
one.
Yeah.
All I know is he better bring you flowers tomorrow when he's there. And maybe some chocolate.
Even if he's not there, that delivery.
All right, no problem. Sure, y'all wait for the delivery. It's coming.
Wait.
So I kind of
1-800-FLOWERS.
I kind of want to get spicy, and if y'all not ready for this spicy talk, you know, can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, I want to give y'all some tips. I'm gonna start off because I'm going to detail here. I want to give y'all some tips, some advice, what you can do for your lady if she's a mom. You know, to kind of make her day feel special. Flowers is cool. I feel like that's boring, to be honest. Chocolate is boring. It's not Valentine's Day. We gotta do something different. It's COVID, you know. Restaurants is boring. Y'all go to dinner all the time, right? This is what I feel like your lady might like. You know, run her a nice bath. First thing first, when she wake up in the morning, right? Make her breakfast in bed. But the first dose of breakfast that you should be getting is that pussy in your mouth, right?
Now we getting spicy.
That's
up
the
here.
first dose
A
of
dose
breakfast
of
the
some
man
kind.
should be getting. Eat up.
That's
all
the first
right?
meal of the day.
Eat for him, yes.
That's
Eat up.
He's gonna eat breakfast. They go
She's
make you
sleeping,
breakfast.
right? Even if you gotta set an alarm, if she wake up early, you wake up earlier than her. Eat up, okay? And don't just do it the way you normally do. Try something different. Make her be like, oh, this is different. Leg up in the air, whatever it may be. Eat up, slurp. She might even return the favor, even though it's Mother's Day. You know, she might return the favor, right? Second thing, let her go wash her while she's washing up. Cook her a nice meal. Cook her a nice breakfast. You know, have maybe some rose petals and some candles set up in the room. So she already fresh out the shower, right? So she ready. She clean, towel, dripping wet, smelling good, looking good. Baby, lay her down, right? Start off massaging. This is how you do it. You gotta start like she lay on her stomach. You gotta start from the feet up. But make sure the booty is the area we want to get to. Because girls, y'all like to get your booty rubbed?
Of course.
Massage one
Every night.
I'm telling you, start off from the feet. Rub that booty, squeeze that booty. If you want to dive in again, just, you know, but tease her. Just tease her a little, like. And then give her a nice massage, you know, make her feel good.
Definitely.
You know, then let her have breakfast. She might be hungry, but she going to be too focused on the activities that's happening beforehand. Then she going to be hungry after. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, make it cute, special. Still get flowers and stuff. Make her feel special. But she's a mother. She's been working hard, taking care of your baby all day while you probably go to the club with your friends or you're at work or doing something. The mothers are with their baby 24/7 more than a dad if there are, you know, if they're together, because there are single dads out there take care of their kid. But if you're together, the mother is
Shout out to the
baby
single
more.
dads in the building.
Big ups to the dads. Thank you, dads.
So make it feel a little
Yeah.
special. Keep it
You are
spicy.
important,
Keep it
too.
cute. Keep it sexy.
It's not Father's Day.
And don't just fuck
Yes,
regularly.
Mother's Day.
Hello.
Hold on, y'all. Don't just
She's
fuck
giving
regularly,
the
okay?
ideal perspective of what a Mother's Day,
Yeah, don't fuck
what a
regularly.
woman would want.
Let's
I
hear
can see
your take on that. What would you want if you were a mom? Are you a mom? First of all?
No,
Okay.
She's an
If you
auntie.
were
I'm
a
an
mom,
auntie.
if you were a mom,
Yeah.
and it's Mother's Day,
Yeah.
how would you want your Mother's Day to play out?
I'm
And
not
we
gonna
want
hold
and we
you.
want
Don't
it.
agree to me.
We don't want.
Have
We don't
your
want
own
it. We
thoughts.
don't want no regular.
Okay.
We don't want no regular. He make you dinner, breakfast. We want a spicy request from you. What would you want that would make that? See, our guys in the building are all taking notes,
Mhm.
right? All those dads in the building are taking notes. All those guys on the radio are taking notes.
Well,
So
if
we
you
want to
make
know
this-
what would you make it? How would you want it to be spicy? Let's get that.
I feel like
Jazz, I need you to start contemplating your answer because I know you're thinking on it already. But go ahead.
I
You're a mama
definitely
too.
feel like on Mother's Day, just like as Father's Day, same, but like the mother should be worshipped. Like everything, she should be appreciated. Yeah, she should be licked head from to toe, like from her man, like every single thing, because you are a mother. Like, you
But
have-
what would you want?
What would
What
I
exactly?
want?
We talking about you right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have kids. So
If
it's
you were,
like-
If you
hypothetically
did.
speaking,
hypothetically speaking, I would want to be showered by
Okay.
my child's father or like my husband or whatever in the case. I would love to be showered. Like I
that's
would.
boring. What else?
Oh, okay.
Showered
We
like
don't want
what?
flowers.
No, he said shower. Showered like what?
Wait, maybe let her
Hold
think
on,
about it.
hold on.
Maybe she needs some time
What
to
kind
think
of
about
shower?
it.
We
Wait,
don't
wait.
want flowers.
Wait. You need some time to think about it? Because
Yeah,
I know
give
Jazz
it
is
back
ready.
to me.
Wait, but
Jazz
All
is
right.
ready.
Wait,
So-
but maybe that was her thing. That's what
We
you know what I
don't want
mean.
flowers.
Like
We
she
tired of
wants
getting
to
flowers. Get flowers
shower.
on Valentine's
She
Day
said
on our
showered,
birthday.
not flowered.
Showered with what?
Showered with appreciation, time.
How he gonna do it?
want?
We don't want.
That's what you
but
want.
that's a basic
Okay.
answer.
Yeah.
How you gonna
This
do
is
it?
this is spice talk with Tiffy B.
Uh-huh.
So you're not spicy. You being a little,
I appreciate
caramel.
Tiff trying to say when you want your ass and you want your toes
Exactly.
licked.
We
Like,
trying
what is
something
it that
different.
you
Look at my
want?
want?
ass. That's something different.
But we gonna go back to you.
Okay, come back to me.
Jazz.
Okay, for me,
Just your mom, though. Shout out to you.
Jazz, you a mom?
Stepmommy.
yeah.
Oh, you a stepmommy. Let's
But
go.
Well,
okay.
happy Mother's
It's
Day.
still your
Oh,
then.
thank you.
We're gonna give us
So
some
you're
gunshots.
So for me, right?
Why am I gunshots?
I want to.
I got it. Woo.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. For me, right? I want to wake up and I want to see breakfast. I don't want to see you or the kid. Okay, have some money on the bed and say, go shopping, get something sexy for dinner tonight, right?
Mhm.
So I don't want to see y'all for a few hours. I want to go get my hair done. I'm dead serious. I see y'all every day. I want to go get my hair done, my nails done, my everything done. But you gave me the money so I could go with my sister, whoever. Probably go by myself. Let me get some time to myself. Let me go. First of all, the shower's running but you leave. Please leave. And then I got the day, get ready, get sexy when I come home. Maybe you got a little horse and carriage, a little limo outside. We're not riding a regular Honda. We're not riding in your
No.
Civic. We're not
No
riding.
BMW.
We
either.
riding in something fancy. Maybe you rent a car. Maybe you rent a little Porsche or something nice just for the day. Then I get in it is a big thing of flowers, not no regular bodega flowers. I want something big. I want the flowers that last a year. I want something nice like that.
$100 around.
Hello,
the
but he don't even got to do that. He gave me money for shopping, so that's okay.
He gotta
Just the
do that.
flowers, right? So now we get to the restaurant. And you got a private section for us. I'm not talking about renting out the restaurant. I'm talking about we in the back near the chef and we getting wined out. I want 4-course meals. I want the little appetizer. I want dessert. I want everything like that.
What kind of dessert do you want though?
Baby, I need a couple. I want a cheesecake, a chocolate cake, and you. Hello. So after that, I want we leave. We don't just go home. You got a babysitter, period. So we get to the hotel. It's already decked out. There's gifts on the bed for me. Everything is already smelling good. You look good. Now we get in the shower. We do. We come out. We fuck again.
What y'all doing in the shower though?
Fucking.
Are you doing Mimi?
Lynn.
In the shower?
Oh yeah, of course. I hope the
Can
shower
you-
ride is strong enough. 'Cause
help us out. Give us
we
some
might-
details and shit.
all right, I'm gonna walk in. There's obviously rose petals leading up to the shower. I
Steaming
get in
hot.
there. It might be another gift. We're doing a scavenger hunt. So I get in there. It's a nice little bag for me. Then we run the shower. We get the shower going. We get the suds going. And we get the fucking. I can't give y'all play by play.
So
Can't
we
give
do
my
like
source.
what is it? Strip poker maybe. Like
We can play. We definitely playing some games.
So that shower. Is
I
like,
hope there's not another baby
so
involved.
that shower is like the scene in Shatas. That's what you trying to say to me?
No. So
I didn't even know. That's exactly what you asked for.
That's what it
That's
sounds
actually
like.
the shopping.
Because they went shopping.
That's
and
what
then they
that
went
was
to fucking.
exactly.
No, I don't wanna
Everything
go
she
with
said
you.
is exactly. Am I right?
That was
but I
shopping.
don't want to go with you. I want to be by myself for a little bit.
No, but you can shop alone. But I'm
Okay.
saying that shower
That
scene
shower
is like
That
that.
shower
Okay,
scene.
maybe,
Jesus
but not
Christ.
exactly like that. But,
Maybe you ain't
know.
see the movie.
No, I haven't.
That's
haven't
what.
seen Shower?
I seen like little bits and pieces,
Guess what?
but I
Over
never
the
watched
night,
it.
You got to see
and
that
watch the
shower
movie so you
scene.
can tell your man what you want
With
tomorrow.
a dope shower scene? Because Pretty Woman was whack. What's
Did
the
you say pretty with it?
Wasn't they in a tub together? Like that was whack. That's the only movie I could think of. What's
I
like
don't
a shower
really-
scene, like or a tub scene?
There's a lot of
I
them.
can't
Yeah.
think. Man.
I want to
I'm
do
trying
some 50
relate.
Shades for my Mother's Day. Like, let's
Yes,
go
let's get
crazy.
into
Like,
50
This is my
Shades.
girl.
What
I'm
is-
trying to
wanna
go.
get tied up.
Let's do some
She
stuff
wanna
we
get tied
never
up
did
and beat.
before. This
Like
is
what?
the day.
Like what? Give an
He was-
example.
If I never done it, how am I supposed to tell you? I gotta look it
Nah,
up
you
first.
don't-
But
Google.
damn, how is he gonna
Little
know?
candle wax,
Wait,
little
wait, wait.
wax.
How, exactly.
Same.
What
First
if
of
he
all,
wanted
nah,
candle
let me
wax
tell
and
y'all
now all of a
something.
sudden
Y'all
that's not
women,
what you want?
we tell y'all what we want all year. Y'all gotta listen though. If we talking and I say, oh, this is
I
so
want
cute,
you
I
to
want
stop
this,
right there.
write it down.
Hold on. I want you to stop right there, and I'm gonna give a date because there's a couple of interruption and dates coming up soon. June 5th, right? I want that subject for June 5th, and I'm gonna
What
hold.
subject?
I'm gonna
What
control.
did I even say?
I'm gonna control that subject.
What's up?
What?
Women telling us what they want, and in all actuality, that's not what the hell they want.
That's
Oh, that's not all women.
I'ma hold
If
that
I say I want this, get it.
Listen,
All right.
90% of the
mystery.
women that I know talk about I want this man to be like this.
No,
and
yeah, but
and
that's
they get
what-
that man, and that's
That's
not
because
the
that's
man
not
they
what they
want.
Nah, but
need.
yeah.
That's what they think they want, and then they
Yeah.
get that, and it's not what
But
they
you
need.
just said to us.
I'm
We tell
talking
y'all
about
what we
gifts.
want.
I'm not talking
Yeah,
about a
that's
list
my
of a
gift.
man. I gotta have a man for Mother's Day.
I got you. No problem. But we gonna go.
She
Like I
talking about
said,
what she want,
June
yeah.
5th. That's gonna be our
They
subject.
Hello,
got-
here
they
we
got
go.
Renderman
Like,
for-
oh yeah, we could be throwing
Ace,
stuff that
Ace,
y'all-
make sure you hear that.
No,
Dude.
I'll
We
be
be
here.
throwing
I'll be
stuff.
here.
This is what I. Go ahead, Tiff.
Oh yeah, let's just say we drive by this dealership every day, and I'd be like, damn, that Mercedes Benz, I would look cute in that. That's
But look
really
at his
nice.
face.
Like, I'm just saying, for example, that's really nice. Damn, I
You,
like that every day.
I make it clear for the record.
Hold
And I
on.
know both of you. Hold on. For the record, I know both of y'all got men, right? I can never date neither one of y'all.
What?
Y'all fucking expensive.
No, I didn't. I'm not
No,
expensive.
Yo, for mother, look what
I
you
didn't
want
say
for
anything.
Mother's Day.
What did I
Talking about a
say?
Mercedes.
okay.
What did I
I want
say?
them-
You
Wait,
go
wait,
rent a
let's-
car
Let's
for
get
nothing.
All right, wait, let's be-
Do you got a job?
Hold on, but
What
let's
did I say?
let's be
What did I say?
very clear.
What did I say?
If you said everything that you said, that's a little. I totaled it up in my head, like
Dog,
Me?
she was making me
it's a
work
little
overtime
bad.
for like 3 weeks.
because you got to
Just for
think about
Mother's
it.
Day.
Like, not saying that mothers are not like Mother's Day is not a day where the mother of your child, your significant other, should not be worshipped. Absolutely, I do believe that that's what it should be. But the shit you said. You talking about birthday,
Exactly.
Valentine? Like, there's a lot of
Anniversary-
shit that you
that
just
was
involved.
Anniversary and birthday.
Like,
right there,
I
yo.
did the math real quick between the dinner and the car.
I don't really think
Yo,
so.
I'm kind of fucked up already.
Y'all want
Like-
picnic? Y'all want picnic and chill? Y'all gotta
Yo,
find that
and the
girl.
scavenger
Nah,
hunt in
it's-
the hotel.
What it is, I mean, all right.
That's what I want.
It's like what because I don't think anything that anybody said as far as Mother's Day is concerned is bad. I think if that's what you want,
I think a birthday is cool,
That's-
but birthday your
that's
child,
cool.
taking care of your
So
child,
what
and
would you
you.
do as a man, and what advice would you give to your fellow men peers? You know, y'all stick together.
honestly,
Oh, God.
the only thing that I could say to
What would
any
you do?
Are you a
dude,
dad?
yeah,
Oh.
I
What
like
you, what you gonna do?
All right, no. I have a better
you
question.
want to know exactly
All
what I'm gonna do?
Wait,
Well,
no,
she
hey,
might
I have
listen.
a better question. If I was the mother of your child, right? What would you do?
But
We're
he
not
has
going to
one.
hold on.
He
First
has-
of all, we
all
gonna
doing
talk
like
about
it's
the mother
spicy.
of my children. What I'm saying is,
No,
right?
no.
the
Not
shit
the
that
mother of your children. I said if I were.
what
What would you do for me
I
if it were
mean,
me?
Bro, you be tired because you be working overtime.
But what
Bro,
you doing for
listen.
her?
I want to
I
know
mean,
what you do for me personally.
I don't-
Let's get spicy. Come on.
I don't.
I want to know. It's me, Tiffy B. What you doing?
You about to lie.
I'm about to lie.
He's
You're
a
right.
Scorpio. You know
That
what
ain't
I'm
what.
Right out
That,
the
no,
theater.
I don't. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't even.
So if I had a kid about you, you wouldn't do shit for me.
You getting a bodega
You-
flowers and a
You want me to-
sandwich.
if you want me, if I,
You're not
honest to
rubbing my
God,
feet? What
honest,
the
hold on,
fuck? I don't
honest,
look good.
honest to God, if I may be so honest, because I'm not with those women.
I said me, Tiffy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you was one of
We can
like,
pretend.
all
You not
right,
fun.
all
You not
right.
fun.
So
We was all
all right,
just pretending
all right,
was
hold
saying
on.
what we
All right,
want.
so we
You
gonna
not
pretend.
fun.
We gonna pretend
All
right now,
All
right?
right, what would you do?
If Tiffy B was my child's mother, what would I do for Tiffy B? Well, Tiffy B fucking expensive. So let me see how this works out.
I would have been. So I was just kidding. Maybe later in life.
Honestly, I mean, for me, I mean, I already got access to the luxury Sprinter, so that's easy. We in that. That's done.
What's going on in the Sprinter?
What's not going on in the Sprinter? We
Is it
got.
waterproof?
They got the.
You said what?
Light. Is it waterproof?
It don't matter. It's mine. I clean it. Don't worry about it.
LED light. Brother got a TV.
It's mine. I clean it. Like I'm not worried about
They
that.
got a TV. In the
You know.
too?
Yeah. Let's shh.
Listen,
All right, go
we
ahead.
limited with time. Let my man give his
Yeah,
story.
you know. So I mean, then of course dinner. Where dinner would happen? Probably one of these spots that I found while working in production. Definitely dope spots. I don't do bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do no half-ass shit. So definitely dinner, everything will be set or whatever the case may be. Where we staying at, I will definitely make sure that the babysitter and everything is situated. Why? Because I don't want no interruptions. Dinner, dessert at the restaurant, dessert at the hotel, in the Sprinter. You understand what I'm saying? Like this shit just continuous. So of course, like
I
some
need
of those
details,
things,
though.
I don't really have
Real
the
quick,
details. I gotta think. I don't know. We eating, we chilling, we gonna have a good time. Of course, everything is gonna go the way it is. And at the end of the night, we fucking. Like that's the basis of it. Everything else in between, like it'll be some extra additives in there, but I'm playing to my pockets first. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I want to make sure that I could give you whatever, but I'm not fitting to fucking go broke on Mother's Day because you still got your birthday and Valentine's Day and
But why?
Christmas.
If I
and,
was
But
gonna
my
broke on
birthday,
Friday?
because
we gonna
look,
end that when we gonna
and
end
the
that.
reason being is because there's a lot, and I've always operated this way. I don't really give a fuck about most days. I will cater to them because this is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the nigga to turn around and wait for a random day and just pop up with flowers.
There you go.
Just pop up and do some shit. It's like, yo, get dressed. Where we going? I didn't. Don't ask me no questions. Just get dressed. Or yo, I just sent you some bread. Go do this. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like Mother's Day, yes, it's a very special day, but I'm not about to jump off the cliff and then trying to figure out how the hell I'm getting back up. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
You ain't got it. You can't do it.
We're gonna end that segment right there.
Goddamn fact.
Ace, I expect to see you back in here again.
I'll be back.
All right.
Shout yourself out again before we go.
Shout y'all name. Let's start with Lynn over here with one Y and a dot.
First of all, it's jaz.lynn, JAZ.
JAZ, not two Z's like me. I was trying to put.
I don't know what he was going. I don't know what's going on with you. JAZ.LYNN. That is a period.
There you go. How many?
Sanchezace, SANCHEZ, Follow me. My page is kind of fun. I'm telling you.
Don't put two E's.
Don't slide in them DMs. All right.
Go ahead.
And Yendi, my Instagram name is Yendi, YENDE at work.
You lit over there. You look kind of lit right now.
How I'm lit? What you mean?
It's your
My
girl. I'm
headphones
static.
are
Y'all
plugged,
know
so
if
I
y'all
don't
can hear
even
me.
know what just happened. I can't even hear myself. But yeah,
Well,
We
it's
can hear
your
you.
girl Tiffy B, the Tiffy.b. Follow me on the gram, and yeah,
All right.
Spicy Talk every Saturday.
All right, Spicy Talk every Saturday. The Scope definitely here every Saturday, 11 to 1. Check us out on phiresoundzradio each and every day. Listen to that mix at 6. We got exclusives. We got contests and prizes. Check us out on the Instagram. We got Era, who's off the camera right now, and we got Soul on the other side. Before I leave, I want each and every one of y'all to take the opportunity to reach out to your mother,
Yes.
your wife, your significant other, or somebody in your life who has a child, has a baby, whichever one, your sister, whoever, because life is short.
Yes.
Take advantage of that time to spend with that person. Being a mother is a special gift that's been given by God. You know, we take it for advantage and we forget about it. We go through our lives day to day and we forget about it. But when that person is gone,
You don't
You
want
think
to say
about it
I
more.
wish that I did this.
you always want to say, I should have, I could have, I wanted to.
Right.
But when they're gone, they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
I celebrate this Mother's Day. This is my 5th Mother's Day without my mom. So I say to y'all, Be close to yours. Give them that love. And I peace out. See y'all next week.